Alright guys, I just encountered another part of my point that I made earlier, that self-damage is gonna be like really mindless and like it's not gonna improve the game in any way. It's just gonna make it just boring if you think about it, because you wouldn't have people like that guy over there, the Marvelous Mario. I just encountered that guy. I was playing, leveling up Hildrin, and that guy actually had a pretty smart idea. He actually brung Harrow, and guess why? He brung Harrow because he had the Cuba, the fucking Cuba Brahma Cuba, or whatever the fuck you wanna call it. And without self-damage, you wouldn't have players using Harrow and stuff like that, because he's just mindless grinding and not being careful with like anything you do, just spamming shit all over the place. So yeah, he fell once in the whole match, and but once is okay. He was just like, he didn't, I don't know, he hit a wall or something. But like, yeah, if you're smart enough, you don't need no self damage. You just bring something that can like mitigate all that shit. Just think a little bit. Don't be a dumbass. Just think. Have yourself a Warframe that can take the fucking explosion away or something. Don't be like all lazy and shit. Like, yeah. And I don't know why most people are like cheering up this shit. It's like the whole game isn't super realistic, right? But that was a little bit of realism that it had, and it's now been taken away, and I'm kind of mad about that, because it was kind of funny when you blew yourself up with like a tongue core or whatever else you have that exploded. It was kind of funny though. I know it's kind of annoying, but if you're not dumb enough, you can play pretty well without like killing yourself. So my point being, self-damage removal is like really dumb. Like, why? If you don't wanna die like all the time, just do what these guys did. Just get a Warframe that can handle it. Fucking Chroma or some shit like that that can handle it. Absolutely handle it. If you have a gun that you're not comfortable using every time, then don't use it. That makes a lot of technical uses for like those weapons. So that's my point exactly. Like, if you don't have self-damage, you don't have like risk involved in that, and it's just more fucking mindless grinding, and they'll bump up the grinding. I guarantee you that they will start bumping up the grinding, because it'll make it like everything will be explosions in the fucking match, and it's gonna be unbearable. Just watch. That's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna be using the fucking Brahma, shooting it everywhere, and the frame rates are gonna fucking die. Every fucking where. There will be no fucking frame rates in this game. And I'm predicting this because as of now, my game is like really bad. It's like lagging really bad. If you can see here, I have a lot of starters, and this is just a PlayStation. If they keep bumping up the graphics and everything is set to low, it's gonna be like 0 fucking frame rates. I cannot use a Strada bar or Basa in this map, because it lags. It like takes my frame rates all the way to like 3. It's that bad. And imagine everybody using the Brahma with no consequences. Just imagine that shit. No fucking consequences at all. It's gonna be hell. I'm just telling you. It's just gonna be fucking hell. Yeah. So it's not only because of the self-damage and boringness. It's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna take place in that. Yep. So I have good reason to be mad about this shit. Just imagine everybody in the fucking squad just shooting Brahmas at each other. That's not gonna be a pretty good sight, right? It's gonna be really ugly. And yeah, and think about your frame rates. Don't be like mindless and accept all this shit. They need to like cancel that shit. So be smart and think about this. Just think about this shit. Alright, this is another commentary about why self-damage is like really bad. Oh, here he fell. As you can see, he fell down. But that's the only time he fell. He was using Harrow really good in this match. He whenever he was like close, you know that Harrow is like really greedy. He he likes to make a lot of kills just to buff everybody. So that's a very smart idea. Just bring Harrow, kill everybody, buff yourself, like remove the damage. You see, like he's doing pretty good with it. And I'm also giving him, like you see right here, he buffed himself. He's no longer taking self damage right there. Boom, there you go. Right, so that's how you do it. Just think a little bit. All right, guys. So I'm just this video is over now. But yeah, thanks. I just had to make this because the game was so much enjoyable, and that guy gave me a good idea. But yeah, it's a lot of factors on this thing. It's not just laziness because people is lazy. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm out.